Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to La Cucina. I'm your host, Pasquale. Today we're going to do an Italian and an English speaking video video recipe. Why? Because I'm making an old traditional dish that my mom, my grandmother, and many people in my town, in Molfetta, where I come from, make this for the holidays every year. And you guys saw me making calzone with the meat, calzone with the tuna fish. Now this is the traditional Molfetta, in Molfettese, they say in Italian, Molfettese, traditional calzone. What we need: scallions, a lot of them. Look at this. I'm making a small one, right? So I'm gonna clean that up, chop it down, and then put it in a pot right here in this pot with tomato and salt and pepper, olive oil. That's it. That's all they do. And we're gonna cook them because they become nothing. Then we have the whitey fish, Merluzzo. In Italian, we'll Merluzzo. I'm gonna put it in a pot with cherry tomatoes, some parsley, salt and pepper, cook it like a broth. They cook fast. And then after that, we're gonna mix these two ingredients together. And I already made the dough. It's rising right now. And then we're gonna make the traditional calzone, which is, like almost like a pie. And I'm gonna put it in this pan. So the first layer is gonna go on the bottom. All this beautiful food and filling is gonna go in it. And then we're gonna cover it up and then we're gonna bake it. So facciamo oggi il calzone tradizionale molfettese con il merluzzo, il pesce, il merluzzo che l'ho comprato bello fresco stamattina, le cipolle lunghe, pomodori, sale, pepe, olive oil, that's it. Un po' di formaggio e c'ho il prezzemolo, c'ho 3 uova qui, poi faccio vedere dopo che faccio con le uova. So ragazzi, andiamo a cucinare, ok? Let's cook. So now that the scallions all cut up and clean up, we're going to cut the tomatoes e li tagliamo. We cut them in 4 pieces. Li tagliamo in 4 pezzi. Questi bei cherry tomato, pomodorini. Beautiful mixture. So, we always clean, right? Handful of salt. Pepper. And now what we do is put it on the stove. We're gonna add olio di oliva, olive oil, be generous because this needs to cook. That's it. Start it up, put it on medium, not too hot, and that's about it. This is the preparation, guys. Now, second, same thing. Let's get a couple of tomatoes, throw them in the pot. You guys can use a little bit of water because you have to make like a soup. So you gotta cook the fish in the soup, but you don't have to be like just bland. See, that's all I put in. Like 6, 7 tomatoes, maybe 8 tomatoes altogether. Cut them in half, throw them in there. Just like that. That's it. Olive oil. Olio sano. Fresh water. Acqua fresca. And a little more than that. Okay. Sale, or salt in English. Una manciata, a little bit of salt. It's got to be saporito, they say in Italian. It's got to be taste good. Una manciata di prezzemolo, fresh parsley, just like that. Nice and gross piecely. You don't have to clean up nice. Now what we do is light the fire. Okay. And let it cook a little. Then we're going to put the beautiful whitey fish. Whitey or merluzzo. We call it whitey in English, merluzzo in Italiano. So, head and all. See how nice? We're going to use only the meat anyway. But we can cut like this. See, some people leave the head, which is, you can just take it down. See, you don't need it anyway. Stop putting it in there. This is what it looks like. And this is what it looks like. And this is going to be the inside of the calzone. So guys, in Molfetta, this was a huge traditional dish that everybody's mother and grandmother made. So I have a few of my followers that there's a lot now, they're growing from Molfetta. And so they asked me, why don't you make the same calzone, traditional calzone, just like my grandmother used to do? And I said, your wish is my command. So guys, get ready for this, because this is delicious. So the merluzzo this is what happened to the merluzzo, look at that. So the one that I bought, it was so small, they were small, and I bought like 6 of them. They were small, so what happened is, look, I cooked them like not even 5 minutes and they broke apart. So I just took them out and they're gonna be resting and get cold. Then we have to take the meat out of there, put it in a container, and then we're gonna mix with this once this is done. This is not even done yet. So it's a long process. I'll see you soon. Ciao. Everything is mixed together. The fish with the beautiful scallions. Now we let it cool off and we'll come back in a little bit. All right, we're back to work. So I made this morning. So now we have to separate it. We're back on the countertop, guys. No board today. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna make a smaller board that fits just this. So I'm gonna build that. I'm gonna buy wood, and I'm gonna build it probably this weekend. And I'm gonna put a little video on it, show you how to do it. Very easy. I'll make a small one. All right. So with your hand, of course, use your hand and flour. Detach the dough from the pan. That's it. Bellezza. Little spolverata. Look how nice it is. It's beautiful. You can make bread with this. Possiamo fare anche il pane con questa qua. Allora la tagliamo a metà. Un po' di spolverata qui e mettiamo questo qua. Anzi, facciamo così. Quella è più grossa, la mettiamo qua, questo lo facciamo sopra. Alright. Bella, vedi com'è bella? Homemade. La faccio tutta io. Oh, you guys saw it. I make focaccia. This is the same dough. Exactly the same way. Make a nice circle. Or somehow circle. Make sure you put in. So now the bottom piece of the calzone needs to be a little bit on the thicker side. Not too thick, but not like the pizza. A little thicker. Now see the way this is? It has to be bigger because it has to fit. And it is. It's beautiful. So, we have to grab it. We put the pan here. Nice and easy. We'll let it sit. Right in. It has to sit. Make sure there's enough space to go over. And make sure that there's olive oil underneath the pan. I'm sorry, I didn't say it. I put it in already. It's got to be olive oil underneath the pan. Coat the pan with olive oil, because you don't want to have a surprise later. And then it sticks to the pan. See, my dough is very, very soft because it's fresh. I just made it. Yeah, I made it 4 hours ago. So, not too thick, not too thin. It's perfect. So, now we have to fill it up. But before we do that, the oven has to be on, and the oven has to go on 450 degrees. I think I have to double check, but I think, oh, flour on my shirt. I have to double check, but I think 450 degrees is like 180 in Italia. We'll see. Vediamo. I gotta double check it. I'll put it in the... Right, guys. So piano piano on the edges first. Right? Piano piano. Piano piano. What does it mean, piano piano in Italian? It means nice and slow. So, nice on the edge. See that? You press it down a little, not too much. You can see the fish mixed with the scallions and the tomato. I hope we don't have any spine in this fish, so nobody gets choked up. No, I made sure everything is clean. So questo è il calzone molfettese that we do on the holiday. And it smells incredible already. The smell of this thing is amazing. Look at that. With the finger. All right. So now, look how beautiful this is. Oh, bello. Now we got to do one thing though. Because sometimes when you make this, right, I'll make a lot of noise. So when you make this, if you cover it with the rest of the dough and leave it like that, once you bite into it, it's gonna fall apart. Most of the time, that's what it does. So this is a trick that my mother-in-law, God bless her soul, used to do and told me. So I'm gonna put a little bit of Parmigiano with eggs. So you almost make it like a egg wash with Parmigiano cheese though. 2 tablespoons and mix it up nice. You don't need to put peppers in it because I already put pepper and salt. And the olives are salty as well, so. So that's it, easy. Right? Now, you don't have to pour it in and you do this right on top of it. So this way, when it cooks, it penetrates in the mixture here. And then it cooks, and it cooks evenly. It does not fall apart once you put it together. Look at that, still popping up because it's still growing. It's almost like a pizza. It's beautiful. Now this doesn't have to be big. It has to be just enough that covers the rest of the calzone. So guys, what do you think so far? The beautiful traditional Molfettese calzone. Okay, now we go from here to there. And we pop it over. We cover it up. This is a little bit too much. Take these off. And it goes directly in, right? Beautiful. Now with the excess that we have here, because this gets too thick, we'll take it off. But you know what? My grandmother used to love it. She used to make it nice and thick, the board, and it's so good actually. But what you do is just turn it. And you turn it and you bury the fingers in it. Make sure don't put holes in it. But look how you do it. So, just like that. So what we do now, a little bit of olive oil on top. Beautiful. We'll put a hole in here. Open it up. Why? So that the pie breathes as a cook. And it does not blow up. It doesn't make like the big pie, bowl, air balls over there on the side, like pizza does. So ragazzi, this is Calzone Molfettese, original, with the whitey fish. And I am going to bake this now, and then I'll come back and I'll show you how beautiful it is and how delicious it is. Because once you taste something like this, it's like mamma mia. And you know what? Because this is made with fish, so it is made with fish, so it makes me feel like vicino mare, facciamo amore, ancora, ancora, non si sfasa, un marinaro, s'attira l'arezza. Finito, that's it. I don't know the words anymore. So guys, see you soon. Ciao. So guys, unfortunately, the calzone, I don't know what to say. You be the judge of it. What do you think? Oh, mamma mia. Who's this? This is a beautiful, beautiful calzone. It's too close. Too close, too close. Che bella cosa, che bella mia. Vedi che bella calzone americano? Questo è un calzone molfettese. Just came out. We have to check it. Okay, guys. You guys do the honor. Can I go? I'll go. Oh, did you hear that? Oh my goodness. Hey, it's a brick. Oh, look at this. I have to break it for... It's so hot, guys. Hold on. You know, sometimes I speed up the stuff too much because I want to end it. I want to finish. Let's see. I don't want to break it. Come on, Pasquale. Don't break it, Pasquale. Pasquale, don't break it. It's a work of art, but it's, you know, because it's so hot, I'm afraid. All right, let's see. Oh, la mama, look at this. Holy moly. Holy moly. Calzone Molfettese. Ragazzi, calzone Molfettese. The top can be a little thinner, it can be a little thick, because the dough, sometimes when it's so fresh, it tends to still rise when you have it in the oven. So if you make this, make it just a little bit like thinner on top. But I love it anyway, like this. Oof. Guys, I don't know, it's too big, too hot. I'm gonna burn my mouth. Oh, I'm gonna burn my mouth. Let's see. I just burned my mouth. Oh my God. La fine del mundo. Ah, it's almost like my father used to say, you are like a Gina Lolo Brigida, like at the end of the world. Look at this, mamma mia. Oh, delicioso. So guys, with that, thank you very much for following me, and please like, subscribe, and make the calzone. Make calzone. Still hot to eat, but I have to taste it. Delicioso. I'll see you next time. Ciao a tutti.